Today we take a look at Solar Striker for the Game Boy. Released in 1990, this game was developed by Nintendo Research and Development 1, which was led by Gunpei Yokoi, father of the Game Boy. This game is your typical vertical space shooter game where you shoot, and things blow up. So yeah, nothing fancy here, but it was nice to see something different from Nintendo, as this isn't a genre that Nintendo was known for at the time. At least not until Star Fox was released on the Super Nintendo in 1993. So the plot of the game is simple enough. You have aliens trying to destroy Earth, and thus it is up to Solar Striker, which is you, to blast through the alien horde and save the planet. So think of it as Independence Day, only it takes place in space instead of America. There are 6 levels in this game, which starts out easy on the first few levels, only to kick your ass in the later levels. So yeah, this is the kind of game where you have to learn to maneuver and avoid everything, as these alien bastards are relentless and will come at you faster than you could say, "Ah, fuck!" You'll learn quickly that you can't just mindlessly shoot everything that comes into your path, which is the easiest way to fuck up and die. Now the controls are simple enough. You use the D-pad to move in all 8 directions, you press A or B to fire your projectiles, which if you hold down either button, you can rapid fire, which is actually convenient since the Game Boy doesn't have any means of turbo function. I should also mention that power-ups are essential in this game, and there are 4 total power-ups that you can pick up. You start out with the single shot, which you shoot only 1 projectile at a time. The double shot lets you shoot 2 at the same time. The triple shot, which is essentially the spread shot, lets you shoot 3 projectiles at the same time. And lastly, you have the turbo missiles, which eviscerates enemies and bosses like an unwanted cousin. Yet just because you have all these power-ups doesn't make you invincible, because you lose your power-up each time you lose a life, which by the way, you start out with 3 lives. There's also a score system in which you earn points for each power-up and enemy you destroy. If you manage to get 50,000 points, then you earn an extra life, which gives you a better incentive than just getting a high score. Lastly, let's talk about the graphics and music. Honestly, the graphics aren't that bad for a Game Boy space shooter, as the level designers managed to make each level distinct from one another. And the boss and enemy designs kinda remind me a little bit of Gradius, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, as I think it does a great job of complementing that game. Yet by far the best thing about this game is of course the music, which is catchy and kick-ass at the same time. Props to Toru Osada, who only composed a few Game Boy games, Solar Striker, Kicks, and Mega Man Dr. Wily's Revenge. So yeah, his track record isn't extensive, yet what he manages to do here with Solar Striker is an accomplishment of itself. And seriously, that Game Over track is just fucking depressing to listen to. So Solar Striker is a simple, yet Nintendo hard space shooter game, which honestly I think Nintendo outdid themselves here, as this is a solid Game Boy title to own or pick up and play if you have the chance. But be forewarned, this game isn't for everyone. This game only comes recommended to those who grew up with old school space shooters or those who are looking for that Nintendo hard challenge on the go. But yeah, that's going to do it for this review. Let me know what you thought of it in the comment section below. Also, do not forget to subscribe to this channel for more retro goodness coming your way. Anyways, this has been PC signing out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay awesome.